Welcome. My name is Thomas Latford, aka Taxman 88, and today this is part two of my four-part video series that's designed to educate and motivate and empower individuals who look to start their own tax preparation business, but may not have any prior experience or training whatsoever, but decided that this was a business model they want to get started in. So this video series is designed to educate you, show you the steps it's going to take, show you the information and training that's going to be involved in that, and give you a much clearer picture of if this is the right business model for you, the skill sets you want to embark on, and this is the journey you want to take, what to expect far as being able to be successful in this journey by being up close and personal with really understanding what this industry is all about and can you make it happen for yourself. And so when it comes to me being in this industry, I got started back in 1995 by simply taking a basic income tax course from Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. And so as a result of taking that course, I came to love and enjoy preparing income taxes for individuals, helping them with their tax preparation needs. And from that experience of working that one tax season, I saw how this career could take care of me if I took care of it. And so that was my initial taste of tax preparation by taking the course, working that one season, and coming out of that experience, enjoying it, and wanting to really do more. But at the time, I wasn't able to make it work for myself after 95 because I had some other issues going on that I'm not ashamed to talk about at this point in my life, which was I had a drinking problem. So due to my drinking problem, I wasn't able to continue. So what happened was I kept doing taxes from home for other people during the process. But in 1999, I got clean and sober. In 2001, I went back to the industry, took another basic income tax course, and I've been in this industry ever since with no looking back. So that's part of my brief story when it comes to how I initially got started, how I saw this being a career move for me, and how this business model would be something I can make work because I enjoy doing what I do when it comes to helping individuals with their tax preparation needs. And so that's a brief story on how I got started. But for people looking to start their own tax preparation business who decided that, hey, out of all the different things I can get started on, for some reason I chose tax preparation as a business model and a career move, this video is designed to educate you and show you the steps, the process to setting up your own tax preparation business, the basic training material that's needed to help you learn basic income tax prep skill sets, and the workflow that's going to be needed to allow you to be successful in this industry by allowing you to see if this is the right and good fit for you in the first place. Because with my experience of teaching the basic tax prep class in my local market for so many years, 15 years or more, majority of the people who took the course took it for one reason: they wanted a job. And so one of the protocols to work for my company was you had to take our basic tax preparation course to position you to even get the job. And so a lot of people took the course simply for the aspects of being able to position themselves to work. They didn't see it as a career. They didn't see it as something that they can really hold on to, make it work, and make a business model out of it. But they just saw it as a job opportunity. And so a lot of them people just didn't really have the desire or the hunger or the thirst to really learn it and make it work for themselves, because it was just another run-of-the-mill job that they've worked many and many times before, just in a different industry. So that's the downside to people working in a career industry like tax preparation, but don't see it as a career because they don't have a mindset to see it that way. They just saw it as a simple job opportunity. And so basically they had to take our course, which we charged at the time anywhere from $75 to $150 in order to be able to position yourself and work the job. So you had to take our basic course. And so that was the biggest issue with the people who I was training back in those days. They only saw this opportunity as a job. They didn't have a career mindset. They didn't see it for what it really was. This was a career industry in itself. This was a business model that was lucrative and profitable if you saw it that way. And so that was the biggest issue with people that I trained and took the course for so many years. It was just strictly a job for them. And so for people who decided that they wanted to start their own tax preparation business, but don't have no prior training experience significant enough to really have a real inside track on if this is the right business model for you, is this the right skill set you even want to learn, this 4-part video series is designed to really help get you close inside to see if this is something you want to take a hold of and make it your new way of life, and decide to get all in, be focused, dedicated, and determined to be successful in this industry, regardless of your lack of experience and training. But you decide that this is the business model I want to make happen for myself and my family. I'm here to assist you. I'm here to guide you through that. My mentioned coaching program is designed to help people start their own tax preparation business, regardless of where they at inside the journey. So I got individuals who have prior experience. I have individuals with no experience at all, and I got individuals who fall into those two separate categories: no experience at all, some experience. I don't have any people with extensive experience, because those individuals don't see the value or need for what I had to offer, and that's understandable. So that's why I marketed and targeted new people looking to start their own tax preparation business. So the recap on what we talked about yesterday was, we talked about the secure account situation, we talked about the e-file providers application, we talked about the PTIN application, we talked about the business setup process. And so those are the four main flows that we have to go through in order to set up a legit tax service for the clients that I work with. And so the most difficult process of all four of those points is the secure account aspect. Back in the day, we had a process where we had to go through, but it was much simpler to make happen. Now, IRS, due to identity theft and everything, has locked down the website and made it difficult for you to be able to access the e-file provider's application without being able to create a secure account. And so one of the things about the secure account is you must have filed a tax return within the last 3 to 5 years. You must have something on the financial list, like an auto loan, student loan, line of credit, mortgage. So one of those things you must have in order to put in a secure account application, so they can verify who you are in order to let you go to the next phase. The next phase after that is we'll work on your business credentials. We'll talk about, do you want to start off sole proprietorship, which is a free process. We come online to the irs.gov website. We get your EIN number. We do a business name, and we print that out for you. Boom. And then we take that information, we put on your e-file provider's application. And at the same time, the next phase, the final phase, is a PTIN, which is the application you need to have in order to sign tax returns for people who get paid to do tax returns. And so those are the four processes that I walk my real world clients through. And so, like I say, out of the four processes, secure account process becomes the most difficult. But once we get a secure account done, then those other 3 processes, business setup, e-file provider application, and PTIN are smooth and seamlessly. And so that's what we had discussed yesterday's video. And this video, we're going to talk about a little bit more about getting through phase 1, saying you already got your e-file, you got your secure account already done. And so now, when it comes to the e-file provider's application, what we want to do is set up your business credentials right then and there as soon as possible, so we can take that information and put on the e-file provider's application, because it takes a good 1 to 2 weeks from the time we set up your business credentials for it to hit the system where the IRS can recognize it and allow it to be on your e-file provider's application, along with the 2 fingerprint cards you must have done and sent in to the IRS for the background check. Because what we're talking about is setting up a legit tax service. So when it comes to doing business with the IRS, they have a process where they're going to do a background check on you to see if you're suitable to even do business with me or do business with them for providing tax preparation needs and getting this EFIN number, which stands for Electronic Filing Identification Number. It's a 6-digit number that allows you to purchase professional software and work with third-party banks. So that's crucial. So the 2 fingerprint cards that they send you, that you get from them, you must get both of those cards done and submitted with the tracking number that's going to be created from the e-file provider's application that we're going to walk you through and help you make happen. And once they receive your fingerprint cards, they're going to round check. And then if nothing comes back that's disqualifies you from working with them and being a suitable candidate to get the number and work in this industry, then your application will be approved. You'll print out the e-file summary, which we'll use to purchase professional software and work with third-party banks. And so that's the process with that. And while we're doing that, we're also going and went and got your PTIN done, which is the number you need to sign the tax returns with. Back in the day when we first got started, we used to sign all tax returns with our 9-digit social security number. But as time went on, people started to look at how they did so many tax returns with their 9-digit social security number on them, and that became a problem with that. They had an issue with that. So they reached out to the IRS and they talked about how is it another way that we can sign these tax returns without using our 9-digit social security number, because I'm uncomfortable with having my social security number out here on all these different tax returns where I have no control on what they're gonna do with my number. And so the IRS came up with the PTIN application system, where now instead of using a 9-digit social security number, we use another number in place of that allows us to sign the tax returns for myself and a number we use for you to process the tax returns to the IRS and the state. And so that's the process that IRS created years ago that we no longer use our social security number for. And so when it comes to having your information set up and you being a legit tax service, I got clients who need basic tax preparation done. And so the screen you're looking at right now is the e-services. This is the place where we would go and set up your e-file provider's application once you've already created your secure account. And so that's the second phase, secure account, e-file provider's application. While we're doing all that, we've done your business credentials already. And from there, we've done your PTIN. All those things can be done simultaneously. So when it's all said and done, we could actually submit your e-file provider's application with your business credentials already set up and on them, because we've already done the business credentials first. So along with the secure account situation and the business credentials, those are the first two things we knock out. So by the time we get ready to do the e-file provider's application, because we're waiting for the fingerprint cards, is that when the fingerprint cards come, now we'll be able to get your fingerprints. We put your tracking number on the card and we mail those in, they get them, they process them, they approve you, and you're all good to go. And we take that information, we use it to get professional software, work with third-party banks that's gonna collect your money on your behalf. And so that's the basic process that I walk all my clients through. And since we're working virtually from respective homes, we do that through software and different platforms. And so when it comes to working with my clients and giving them the support they need, I use TeamViewer as a software that I use to help them with support. And so when it comes to getting that process done, once you got all that done and you've been approved, now you're a legit tax service, and now you're able to go out here and solicit yourself and bring in potential clients that's going to do business with you and helping them with their tax preparation needs. What I'm about to do is share my screen again with another aspect of what I do when it comes to helping my clients, and that's going to be dealing with so right here, this is the 1040. This is the first form that we use when it comes to preparing tax returns, regardless of who they are. And the type of clients we prepare returns for, majority of them are 1040 series individuals. So when it comes to different tax returns, 1040 individual tax returns are the most popular ones. Those are the most widely used across the nation. Those are the first thing you're gonna learn about that's gonna allow you to make money in this industry. Once you get confident and knowledgeable and skillful and learning so much when it comes to individual 1040 tax preparation skills, then you decide if you want to go specialize in a certain niche or industry to allow you to make more money. Because once you specialize in something, you position yourself as an expert or authority figure where you can get premium prices for what you do. And so that's the next phase to getting started in this tax preparation industry, where you start off with basic tax preparation knowledge, you build on that, you get good with that, you get confident in that, and you decide after 3 to 5 years what direction you want to go in once you got your feet wet, and once you got confident and relaxed and starting your business and having it set up and being profitable and sustainable. And now you ask yourself where you want to go for the future concerning your business. And so this 1040 is the first form we fill out for our clients. And so when it comes to teaching basic tax preparation, normally in a classroom setting, they would have the physical forms needed to fill out all the tax returns by hand, and they would have the publications, they would have the forms, and they had the proper resources to make that happen. And so the 1040 is one of the basic forms we use. And I'm gonna show you a couple other things. This is the tax table. As long as you have the tax table, the 1040, and then this is an earned income credit table. So those are the main basic forms you're gonna need to do a tax return. So if you got an earned income tax table and you got a tax table and an earned income credit tax table along with your forms and your pen and paper and being able to calculate the return, those are the basic resources you need. Now, when it comes to the different individual type of returns, the problem is you must know upfront what type of forms you're gonna use. So when it comes to me teaching the class in a classroom setting, I had a table laid out with all the different forms on it. The clients, my students already had the different publications that I was gonna give them to get started with, because I give them like 5 different type of publications that they read up on, went home, studied, come back. The table had all the different forms that they would need, and as time went on, for the students that was really learning and picking it up, they would know how to get up and go over to the table and pick out their own forms without any assistance. And so that's what you want to get to when it comes to getting started. You want to be able to eventually, after maybe the 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th week of taking a basic tax preparation class, being able to go over there and know what forms you need. And the standard form is the 1040 I showed you first. One of the newer forms they came out with this year is the 1040 SR, stands for seniors. So for people 65 and older, you get a 1040 SR form that you have to fill out for the seniors. And that's a new thing that came out due to the tax reform changes that implemented in 2018. And so these are the things that I teach my clients who want to start their own tax preparation business inside my mentorship and coaching program. My program is an 18-month process. After 18 months, we evaluate what you want to do. You want to continue to work with me, or you want to go off on your own. The choice is yours after 18 months. But I give you a minimum 18 months to give you a solid foundation to what you're doing and what you're learning. So if you decide to go off on your own, you'll be ready to hopefully continue to grow your business and expand it to where you want to take it to through your own efforts. But the average person will need more than 18 months, but 18 months is the timeline that I set just to get you set up and build the foundation in when it comes to having a full-fledged tax service, having the basic tax preparation skills, and showing you how to market yourself where you can go out there and get your own clientele that's going to allow you to make money over and over again. And so that's the full service solution that I bring to the marketplace when it comes to my mentorship and coaching program, is showing you how to go out here and get your own clients. That's the most frustrating thing about being in business. If you don't know how to go get clients, then you got to learn how to go get clients. So part of my mentorship program, I teach you everything. I teach you how to do taxes. I teach you how to set up your own tax service, front end, daily operation structure, the back end, behind the scenes structure, all the different resources and tools you're gonna need to make that happen for yourself day in and day out. Those are all the things you'll get as being a part of my mentorship and coaching program for individuals who want to start their own tax preparation business. And so what separates me from everybody in the industry is that you have people who have similar products and services, but you don't have people who can do everything I do. You know, we have people who have similar products and services on YouTube that you can run into, but they don't provide these services directly. They outsource them to other vendors because, number one, they don't have the knowledge and skill sets to even provide them to you. Because if they did, getting started, they would. And so that's the difference between me and a lot of other people that's online who marketing how to start your own tax preparation business, is I'm the one that's going to actually walk you through making it happen from A to Z, from scratch, help you fast track your success, help you get to another place much faster, much quicker than you can ever get to by yourself. And so that's the value that you invest in when you invest in mentorship, coaching, or some type of consulting service program. It's designed to help you get to somewhere much faster, much quicker than you can ever get to by yourself. If you invest in mentorship with me, and you didn't get to another level inside your business much quicker and faster as a result of that, then one or two things is happening. A, I'm not doing my part, which is a no-no, and B, you just not taking action on what I'm teaching you. And so those are the only two ways to see that. So when you're working with a mentor or a coach and you're not getting the type of results that the program was intended for you to get, 9 out of 10, you're just not doing what you need to do. And so that's basically the case when it comes to people who invest in mentorship and coaching. I've been doing this for 19 years, 13 as a business owner, so I'm qualified to help you set up your own tax preparation business. I'm qualified to teach you how to prepare basic income tax returns. I'm qualified to help you go out here and learn how to get your own clientele, but it's got to be you to be willing to make it happen for yourself. I'm working with people right now who are not willing to do everything they need to do to get the type of results they say they want to have, and that's the that's the X factor. You got to be willing to do everything it's going to take to be successful inside business in general, especially inside this industry, or just be happy with the results you do get. Like I tell the people that I'm working with, you'll never make the type of money I'm making if you're not going to do the things I'm doing. See, I got 2 mentors, and one of my mentors in Florida, I model my business after her. I do the same thing she's doing inside her business that's getting her results. And that's the key to that. You want to model what I'm doing, not copy what I'm doing, but you want to model what I'm doing that's getting the results I'm getting, that's allowing me to make the money I'm making. And if you're not willing to model what I'm doing as your mentor and your coach, when it comes to learning tax preparation, starting your own business, then your results are going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. And as long as you understand that, as long as you can live with that, I have no problem with that. But just know that when it comes to starting your own tax preparation business, I got what it takes to help you be successful. I got what it takes to help fast track your success to getting where you want to go. But you just got to be willing to do the work, take the action, be accountable, have enough integrity to do what you say you're going to do based on the things you told you say you want to have out of life for you and your family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to call you out and ask you and remind you the things you said you want to have when it comes to being successful inside this industry. I want to call you out and remind you on the things you say you want to be able to do for you and your family when it comes to having a successful tax service, and you not being able to do those things because your business is not there yet, because it's the things you haven't done yet. And so that's the thing about having success in life. There's some things we haven't done yet that positions us to get where we want to go. And so as long as you're willing to do the things it's going to take for you to get to where you want to go, then I'm the guy who can help you get there. It's just that simple. Or you can try to figure it out on your own, and good luck with that. I ain't mad at you if you choose to do that. That's what I did, because back in 95 on through, I didn't realize the aspect of mentorship and coaching like I do now. I understood mentorship and coaching from a professional, athletic, organized sports point of view, but when it came to individual mentorship and coaching, I didn't understand that was a thing. I didn't understand that it existed. I didn't understand that there were some people out there that maybe I could have latched on to and built a relationship with, who could have helped fast track my own success. But I don't regret my journey, but I've come to understand that since I'm willing to keep learning and growing, that mentorship and coaching is the fast track to success when it comes to getting me to a whole nother level much quicker than I can ever do for myself. So me being your mentor, I have mentors. And that's how they work. Coaches have coaches, mentors have mentors. We have people we learn from and grow from to get where we want to go. And so the concept is, if you're looking to start your own tax preparation business and you don't want to do it by yourself, and you don't want to try to figure this stuff out, and you don't want to make all the different type of mistakes I made, let me be your live case study for the things you do not want to do inside this tax preparation industry, and let me guide you through a successful, profitable, sustainable business for yourself. And you want to get to a point inside your business where you're no longer a one-man show, but you've built an empire where you got trusted supervisors, management, lead personnel that's running the business for you, and you just there overseeing it. You just there guiding it on a day-to-day basis, making sure things go right. And that way, if you never decide to come back to work because you want to take a vacation or just spend more time with family, then you know that your business is being ran by trusted personnel that you've personally trained and worked with over years. Now you're able to lead them off on their own where they can run the business for you. That's where you want to get to when it comes to starting a business in general. You don't ever want to be a person who's self-employed your whole career. That's too much wear and tear on the body and the mind, and your time freedom and financial freedom. It'd be hard to maximize that if you constantly in hustle mode. You constantly just the only one making the work happen. You don't want to. We all have to start that way for the most part because we don't have the money to come out the gate with a full-fledged tax service with people in place in all different positions and things of that nature. So we have to start where we start, but we want to eventually grow our business to the point where now I don't have to come back to work unless I want to. I can go take a vacation when I get ready. I can spend more quality time with my children like I wanted to. That was the purpose and one of the reasons why I wanted to start my own business from home and be able to do those things was to spend more quality time with my family, to do more traveling, to make more money, to have more freedom. And so those are some of the reasons you do what you do and get started with your own tax acquisition business. It's all about what you do now. Take action now, be focused, committed, make up your mind that I'm all in, this is my new way of life. Giving up is not an option. It's never been an option for me. It's got to be the same way for you. And it can't be about the money. People find out later on that money won't sustain you. Your desire for money, your need for money, your lack of money is understandable, but it won't sustain you. It won't get you out of bed each and every day if it's all about the money. It's got to be about something bigger than that, something more deeper than that. You know, that's the surface level BS about the money. It's got to be deeper than that money. It's got to be about helping somebody get a transformation in their life. It's got to be helping someone life get better. It's got to be about something much deeper and powerful and better than you, because life gonna show up, situations gonna show up that's gonna put you in a position where you're gonna be uninspired to take action each and every day inside your business if it's only about the money. Because see, the thing about only being about the money is if you're not making the money, then how long are you gonna continue to be in business when it comes to this industry if you're not making the type of money you think you should be making? So what you're doing got to be more powerful, more deeper, more bigger than just about the money. It's got to be about helping people live a better way of life. It's got to be about helping people get a transformation inside their life, no matter if it's a big transformation, a small transformation, a major transformation, it don't matter. But it got to be about something more deeper and bigger than just you making money. Because see, what you got to understand is, as a result of helping people, as a result of doing what I'm doing, and as a result of me having a business model wrapped around what I'm doing, the byproduct is I'm gonna make money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to think about the money aspect because number one, this is a profitable business that I'm embarking on. I'm providing a valuable service to people who are looking for what I had to offer already. And as a result of that, I'm gonna make the money because I'm out here promoting myself and marketing myself in such a strategic way that talks to my ideal client who's looking for what I had to offer already. And so that's one of the things you learn with working with me is you'll learn how to go out and get your own clientele. See, that's how y'all guys found me on my YouTube channel. If you're not willing to do the things I'm doing to get found, then just know you got to find some other methods. Local strategy versus online strategies, we implement both, you know what I'm saying, to maximize our results to get where we're trying to go much faster, much quicker, much seamlessly, but you got to be willing to do it all. And so when it comes to getting started in your own tax preparation business, this 4-part video series is designed to educate the newer person who has no skills, no knowledge, no previous experience, no nothing, but for whatever reason, they came up with the idea that, hey, I'm gonna start a tax preparation business and I'm gonna go out and do my research and find someone who can help me make it happen. So for you guys who chose this industry and chose this business model, this 4-part video series to educate you, to show you what's possible, what it's gonna take for you to make it happen, and then you get to decide for yourself, is this the right skill set and knowledge you wanna learn in the first place? Then you got to ask yourself, can I learn it? Am I willing to learn it? If it become difficult, am I gonna give up? Am I gonna hang in there no matter what? You know what I'm saying? So there's a whole lot to what we're doing that you gotta think about ahead of time before you invest your money in someone mentorship and coaching program. And so that's what this video series is designed to help you do. Is number one, educate you, and show you the process to set up your own tax service, showing you what it's going to take for the specialized knowledge and skills you got to learn that's going to allow you to provide the service of having a tax service, and asking yourself, is this the right fit for you? Is this the right skill set for you? And is this the right business model you want to even be bothered with? And so once you get up close and personal and decide for yourself by doing your due diligence, by watching this 4-part video series and reaching out to me and talking to me and let me do a Zoom call with you to even show you close and personal, even live, what I'm talking about, when you make an informed decision before you make an investment, especially when it comes to investing in my program. I let people get educated and make a informed decision first before I take their money when it comes to joining my mentorship and coaching program. Because see, number one, I'm serious about what I do. I take what I do serious. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not a hustle for me. This is a career move that I decided to make back in 1995. And so I just plan on retiring on my terms whenever I decide to make that happen. And so I'm looking to help people who look to start their own tax correction business and help them fast track their success, help them to get to a whole nother level inside their business much quicker, much faster, much smoother they can never do on their own. That's what my mentorship coaching program is all designed to do. And so when it comes to this process that you're gonna go through, the most difficult part of it will be just creating a secure account and learning basic tax preparation skills, because a lot of students find out that they can't even wrap their mind around information. And so if you find out that's you, then now you gotta look in the mirror and ask yourself, what other business model I might want to embark on? What other thing I might want to learn how to do as a business to make money if tax preparation might not be the good fit I thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when it comes to doing business and being in business, that's going to vary from case to case on what industry and what niche we get in. You know, just so happened for me, I took a basic tax preparation course and I enjoy what I do, and I saw how I can make a living doing this. And so that's how I become to have a tax preparation business. So my journey is going to be different from somebody else's journey and experience, but it's all going to be about what you do with that. And so when it comes to doing what I do, if you want to learn more up close and personal, if you ready to get started, you want to leverage all of September that we got left in October, November, and December, and January to get you up and running, where you can start to make sizable income in 2021 for the 2020 season, then reach out to me. Give me a call at 773-782-1320. If you're already a part of my YouTube channel, subscriber, just reach out to me. Let's connect. Let's see if I can help you get this thing off the ground and running. Because I know a lot of people who leave me comments on my YouTube channel who looking to get started, but for whatever reason they ain't called me yet. They ain't taken no action yet. And there'll be the same people next year comment on my YouTube channel talking about how they like my videos, but they still haven't taken action. You know what I'm saying? It's all about taking action. And if you're not willing to take action, then just know your life will never get where you want to be. And that's okay with me, because I'm living my best life. I'm doing things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, and I'll never be perfect. But I work, I get started where I am, and I do the best I can do. And I keep working on me and getting better when it comes to where I'm trying to go to inside my business. And you got to be willing to do the same. And so when it comes to this tax preparation career industry and skills and having a tax preparation business, I'm the one who can help you get where you want to go. But you got to be the one to do the work. You got to be the one to take the action. You got to be the one that's going to be able to internalize this journey for yourself and tell yourself up front that no matter what, this new way of life is what I'm embarking on, and I'm going to be successful with it, because I know me and I know my capabilities and I know what I can do once I make my mind up, and I know the guy that I'm working with and what he's all about and what he has to offer. He's shown me that through his videos. He's shown me that through being able to talk with him up close and personal on the phone as well as a Zoom call, that he's the one who has the knowledge, the skills that help me make it happen. I just got to believe in myself to make it happen. And so when it comes to doing what I do, helping people start their own tax preparation business from scratch, fast track to success, it's not too late to get started. And I see you in video part 3 tomorrow.